Hi guys, welcome back to my channel again. In previous video we have actually learned about few components, right? So few design components like button, text input, label, drop down, radio button, checkbox, screen, right? So we have discussed about all these components so far, and I will be briefing it up one more time for you guys, right? So button is a clickable component where you can click on it to use it and to generate any event or action. And then we have a text input box. Text input box is something where when you want your user to be giving some input to you, right, to your app, then you will be using text input box. And then we have a label. Label is to display our text on the screen. And then we have a drop down, sorry. So drop down is something when you want to give options to your user, then you will be using a drop down. And then we have radio buttons. So radio buttons, like you can actually style these. I forgot to tell you in the last video about styling the component. So let me just increase the width and height of the component. Let's give 30, height as 30. Yes. Hopefully it is like a little bigger now, right? So it's up to you how you want to set your radio button size, right? So I just wanted to show you the example of how to change its width and height, and you can absolutely change its position also. You can move it and you can place it anywhere on your screen like this, right? So this is all about styling your radio button. And then you can also style your checkbox is something where like you can check something, like when you are giving options to your user, he can actually check the box, right? So all these components we have learned in the previous video, and today again we will be learning about a few other design components which are present in our design toolbox here, right? So let's get started with the video. Before starting off, let me tell you, if you have not seen the previous videos, please do go back to my channel, go to applab playlist, and you will get to see all the other videos which I have posted earlier, right? So do watch them in a sequence so that you will not have any confusion what exactly we are going through, right? And what is the series all about. So this complete series is all about applab. So and We have started off with the design thing, and we are seeing what design components can be used in the applet. Okay, so let's get started with today's video. Now the content will be including image, canvas, and text area today. So let's see how to use all these components. So let's get started now. We already have added a screen in the previous video, so let's just use that screen today to understand how image, canvas, and text area components work. So let's start with the image component. Like, it is self-explanatory, correct? So image is something when you want to show or display some image on your app, you will be using an image component. You can upload the image from your computer, or you can actually use an online link. So this is where you can upload the file from your computer, or you can give the image URL over here in this box. You can paste it over here, and then you can use icons as your images also. So let's just use some icon saying this. Yes, like you can see, this is the icon, and you can actually color your icon. So let's give a pretty red color, right? Okay, so this is about the image component, and you will have the same kind of properties again. So width, height, positions, and then you have fit image. So fit image is just like contain, none, cover, and all. So let me show you. So it is, you cannot really see much change in this because this is a icon we are using. So fill, cover, contain, and all. While you're actually using the images, you will be seeing the result. And then you have border width. So you can actually add some borders and style it in a cool way, right? So you can frame it up and you can change the border color. You can also give the border radius if you want, or if you like the curvy edges, right? So let me just give 10. It absolutely looks like a frame now, right? So looking so cool now. And then you can actually hide your image. So in this way, you can unhide this. So this is used while you are actually coding something, like when you are coding this image. If you want your image to be shown after some event occurs, right? So then this will happen. Okay, this is all about the image component. And we have a canvas component now. So let's just check out what canvas is. So canvas is a component where you can draw something on canvas, you can display something on canvas, you can put images, you can do animations on canvas. So canvas is a very useful component in any of the apps. Mostly canvases are actually used in games because we will be designing the infinite runner games and all, right? So all these kind of infinite scrolling background things, all these games and all are just created on a canvas. So canvas is a very important and it actually plays a major part, right? So on this canvas component, again the design properties will be same. We will be having width, height, positions, hidden and all, right? So we know about all these components, and the id is the most important property. So where when you are giving canvas 1 as the id, that means while coding you have to use the same id for working upon this canvas, right? And then you can actually place any component using code on this canvas. You can place images, you can draw shapes on the canvas and so on, right? You can actually increase the width and height, right? You can change the positions also. So this is about our canvas. And then let's add another screen using our screen component. This is very simple, right? Then we have a text area. Text area is actually similar to the text input component. Okay, so text input is something where you can take the input from your user, correct? But text input has a limited number of characters which can be added into the text input box. So now we have a text area over here. Text area is something where it will take multiple characters as the input, right? So while filling the forms, you should be seeing text areas in address fields, right? So while filling addresses or while giving feedbacks to the forms or applications, you will be seeing a bigger boxes, right? Where you will be giving the input. So that is a text area. So text area is otherwise a input, but the size of the text area is much bigger than the text input box. So the functionality of text area and text input are just the same, taking the input from the user, but text area can take a bigger input, right? So you can actually give a paragraph also. So it actually accepts that, right? And we can increase the width, height, position, text color, background color, font family, font size, alignment of the text, and few border properties. So these are quite similar to our previous components, right? So this is all about image, canvas, and text area. I hope you are following all these components. So image is to display the image, canvas is to actually display images or draw some shapes, right? So you can animate things on a canvas. You can use canvas in multiple ways. While coding, we can actually understand. We will be doing a project on canvas in our next videos, right? And then we will be using text areas and forms where you want to take a input from your user, where that input should be a bigger input, right? So then in that case, you will be using a text area as the component. So these are the few components, other few components which are used in the apps, which are very much important. Again, they play a very important role in all of the apps being created, right? So this is all for today, guys. I hope you understood and you like my videos. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, Folx Hub, right? So Folks Hub, people space, this is your space. So do enjoy learning, and happy coding. So we will be meeting in our next videos so soon with the other three components left over. I will be teaching you in the next video, and I'll be meeting you in the next video. Bye bye. Have a nice day, guys.